Well, hello everyone. I'm Jennifer Johnson. I was just being entertained by that's a beautiful little picture there that says Bethel.
Yes, it is.
Bethel.
Yeah.
Bethel.
Yeah.
Yes, and I am Jennifer Johnson, Jennifer to the rescue. You can check out my website if you are so inclined. But this is truly just a great day. We're already into October.
I know.
Cannot believe it. We do. This is Leanne Burrow, and she's the real host of the show today, because I don't know much about what's going on with Bethel, so you'll have to.
There's a lot.
Share. Yeah, a lot going on. But we do want to say thank you to Noblesville Trophies and Signs and Logan Street Signs and Banners that have been there. I know the last time I did this, they said they've been there for 25 years?
Yep.
Wow.
25 years. I just got so excited I spit when I did that. That was amazing. 25 years. And to think I remember when they moved. Or no, because you were somewhere else and then you moved over
We
here.
were on Logan Street.
You were actually on Logan.
Get the
Thus the name Logan Street Signs
I knew
and
you were on
Banners.
Logan Street. I was going to let her figure it out first, though.
Okay, we haven't been here that long, but I do remember. Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
But we thank them very much
Yes.
for their generosity in letting us come here. And this is Leanne Burrow. And do you have a title at Bethel? Are you
No. Yeah, Mrs.
Mrs.? I don't know.
I don't really. I mean, I dabble in different ministries, but I'm just kind of hands and feet. I'm not.
Which
I don't have a head title.
you have a head, but
Yeah.
But every church needs a Leanne Burrow.
Oh, there you go.
I think that's true. We were talking about that earlier, that everybody needs Leanne Burrow. But so I was kind of ashamed to say that we've been kind of sparsely attending the last few months because
and that's why you're here today, so you know everything that's going on every month.
So I do go to Bethel Lutheran Church, which is the reason we kind of started.
Yes.
It was one of the cool things we could do with this platform was get the word out about different things, and you were coming in once a month, and it just made sense to make it all about Bethel once a month. So
Love
you got
it.
your own
Love
show.
it. And we're so thankful
It is
because
pretty
it's
cool.
a great way to let people know what's going on. And 100% of our activities that are going on is for everyone. Anyone can come. You don't have to be a member of Bethel, just come.
This is just the time of year when things start
I
kind of getting fun. I mean,
Yes.
not that they're not fun the rest of the year,
Yeah.
but this is a fun time of year. So where is Bethel? One more time for those people who...
We're at the corner of 206th and Cumberland. The actual address is 20650 Cumberland Road in Noblesville. And you can always check us out on the Bethel webpage,
sure.
which is at the bottom of the screen, www.bethellutheranchurch.com. Pretty much everything that we talk about every month is on the Bethel webpage and more. Everything you want to know. And you can always call the church office and find out things also. Because really, as far as this month's information, it starts today. Tonight is our healing service that we do.
Oh, you do it once a month.
Once a month, the
Yeah.
first Wednesday of the month at 7. And it's for anyone. It's for just to go and have some quiet time in prayer. We do communion. It's not a long service. You're usually out of there long before 8 o'clock, and it's a nice opportunity to go and pray for loved ones, for yourself, health, finances, relationships. What's going on in the world now is a great great opportunity to kind of once a month just get together with other people and do that.
I was just going to say, what a great thing to be able to share that we have a healing service tonight at Bethel Lutheran Church after the week that we've all had so far.
Yeah.
It's only Wednesday, and what a terrible week it's been.
I know.
So what a great thing. You're questioning what's going on, just struggling internally. Why not go and
Just
be at
spend some
Bethel
time
tonight?
with some other people that are there. Like I said, it isn't necessarily about yourself even. You can go just to pray for the world. And on that, I want to challenge everyone. Something that one of our ladies started at Bethel, and she has challenged the whole church to pray at 9 p.m. Every day. put it in your phone. Everybody has one of those little smartphones nowadays. You put a little alarm on. I know mine goes off at about 10 till 9. And it just is a reminder that I stop what I'm doing at 9 and I pray for our leaders and our world. And that's kind of what that's for. And it's something anybody can do. And, you know, like I said, you don't have to be a member of Bethel. There isn't any written prayer or style to do. It's just something that will remind you at 9 o'clock at night to take a moment and pray for our world and our leaders. And so I challenge everyone to do that.
That's a great thing. I think you mentioned that last month.
I did.
I'm glad that you're bringing it up again, because it's something we definitely need prayer, people.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know when you happen to be watching this, but this is Wednesday, October 4th.
Yes.
And 2 days ago was the horrible killings in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
So if you're viewing this, and senseless, and we're, you know, you just kind of like, what do we do? But the healing service, what a great thing.
Yeah.
Bethel to the rescue again.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. So I know there's a lot more going on.
Well, something new that one of our congregates started is called Spanish with a Mission. And if you're interested in learning Spanish, it starts this Thursday, which is October 5th, tomorrow night. They begin at 6:45 p.m. It's a 6 weeks course, and they're teaching you Spanish. It's about a 90-minute interactive class. There is a book that goes with it. It's called Spanish with a Mission, 2nd edition. It's available through Amazon for $20, but you don't, you know, go to tomorrow night if you'd like to and check it out. And it's going to be October 5th, every Thursday for 6 weeks. And if it goes well, she'll probably do it again. But it's kind of a neat thing to, I don't know, you can speak a little bit after 6 weeks. She kind of guarantees that. So even, it's Spanish with a Mission, and I think that would be something fun to do. And again, you don't have to be a member of Bethel if it's something you're interested in doing and have always wanted to learn Spanish. It's a great opportunity to give it a try.
Sometimes I'm not sure my brain can handle much more than it's...
Well,
but
yeah.
Give more credit to those who can.
Yes,
yes. There you go.
And you never know until you try.
That's true.
So you got to go out and try.
That's amazing. That's a cool idea.
Yeah.
I'm glad somebody thought of that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got that, and what else?
And then this Sunday, which is the 8th of October, see, we're just clipping along through October.
My goodness.
I wanted to do a shout out. It's our 80s plus luncheon.
Oh, already.
So every member that is 80 plus, we do a luncheon and we honor them, and there's a little skit and a little music going on. And if somebody is interested in going, call the church office, because the more the merrier. And it is a huge milestone, and sometimes we forget that if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be here. And whatever wisdom we can wring out of them is a good thing, because they have lived it, and they, it does take a little age to get a little wise, and it's kind of a neat thing that Bethel does.
Do it every fall around the second weekend or so of October. Great event to be part of. I've done music for it a few times, so it's pretty cool.
Well,
I know it's time already. Wow.
For the young at heart, this Sunday is the Bethel Bikers. They meet at 4 o'clock. It started because one of our pastors bought a Harley, but you don't have to have a Harley to be involved. You can have it should probably be motorized.
That makes a difference, because don't they go driving?
Yes,
right, and then they go.
They go quite a distance, and they go to dinner, and then they ride back. You can separate after dinner and ride home, or ride back to Bethel. But they meet at 4 o'clock on Sunday, and they try to do it the second Sunday of the month, weather permitting. And it's a great experience. We've done it a couple times when we've had a free time and they meet at 4 o'clock, and they go to a nice restaurant, and it's just a lot of fun. And 99% of the time our pastor goes with his wife, as long as he's in town and it works for him. But it's a fun thing to do.
You might have already said this. My brain's kind of going all. Do they do this all year?
No.
Did Jerry say that?
This might be the last one.
Okay.
It's weather permitting. So if the second weekend in November is 70, they'll plan one.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And, you know, they'll give you a week or so heads up that they're going to do it. But this weekend's supposed to be awesome. So, you know, we're still, I mean, it's still supposed to be like 80 Monday. So it ought to be a great time. And
good.
In a month, it could be snowing.
No.
So
that word.
So get your bike out that's motorized and come to Bethel.
She wants to preface motorized, and probably not a little teeny moped kind of thing. Probably more like a motorcycle.
That's right.
That you have a what is it? A real or whatever license for?
Yes. It needs to be licensed.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we just want
above board.
Yes, above board. Okay. So
something I wanted to let people know that I don't know that I've talked about ever is that Bethel has a library.
I don't know if you have.
You can go in and it's like a regular library. You check out books and write your name on the card with your phone number, and you can keep it for a week or keep it for 2 weeks. But they have a pretty extensive library, so much so that we've taken over a whole schoolroom. And they've got bookshelves just like a library standing up in the middle of the room, and there's a lot of great literature in there to read. Fiction, nonfiction. So I just wanted to let people know that we do have a library, and cool. Anyone's welcome to to come in and borrow books. And then something else that we're registering for is the Indianapolis Prayer Breakfast. And you know, I know they've done this before, but this is the first time I'd heard about it. And it's down at the Indiana Roof Ballroom. You can, you do have to have reservations. It's through indyprayerbreakfast.com, and it's October 24th. And I thought that's really a neat thing that our city is doing. It's 7:15 to 9 a.m. They'll have guest speakers, and you know, it's Indianapolis Prayer Breakfast. So. It's under indyprayerbreakfast.com. But I thought, what a nice thing to let the people know that we're doing, that Indianapolis is doing something like that.
I don't know that I ever heard of the
well,
city.
And they said this year's, so leads me to believe that they've had more, and this for some reason is the first year I've ever heard of it. And I think that's a really, really neat idea for us to be involved in. So
cool.
I talked about the 9 o'clock moment of prayer. This is something that is so much fun, and I can't wait. Okay. And it's in October. It's October 28th. We did the first one last year. I think we're going to do it every year. It's called Trunk or Treat. And
I think it was on the website when you were scrolling through.
And you can get on Bethel's web page and find out all the information. Again, everyone's welcome. Some of our members decorate their trunks or their cars or the back of their trucks, and they have candy, and we have a hayride, which is fun, and then the hayride will take you back to our bonfire. We have our high school group that is selling hot dogs, chips, and a pop or a water for a very inexpensive amount, and then you can take the hayride back to the bonfire and have a marshmallow to cap it all off. But it is so much fun. The time has changed. It's a little different this year. It's 4 to 7, because last year it was 6 to 8, and it got so dark and we couldn't see, and we didn't lose anybody, but there was a concern that we would leave somebody out in the hayfield. No, but it was so much fun. And
that's what happened to my husband. I can't find
he's still out there wandering in the field.
Yeah,
well, Bethel has 20 acres.
I know.
Past the grounds of where our building's at, which a lot of people don't know. And so we have one of our members that brings his wagon, and all of my grandkids did it last year, and not only did they get a bag of candy, they had a blast. They had never trunk or treated, so they had never gone anywhere where they got stuff out of the trunk of a car. Everybody was dressed up and laughing and having fun. They loved the hayride, and they loved the fact that they got to go back and make a marshmallow on the bonfire. So it was so much fun. They just had a great time. It was such a success. The pastor said, absolutely, let's do it again this year. So the only thing we did was change the time from 4 to 7, so it would be daylight. And we have a 5:30 Saturday night service. Okay. So if anybody is interested in going to Trunk or Treat, then they can go to service at 5:30 if they'd like. you can wear your costume. You don't have to change.
Oh,
We don't mind.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And just think, you get in there and everybody else is wearing their costumes. What a fun time it'll be.
And the pastor will probably be dressed up like a pastor.
Is that what he?
He'll probably have a collar, robe on, so you might be able to point him out.
Yeah.
Unless somebody else dresses up as a pastor.
Now that you might have just given somebody the idea they should come in.
Well, yeah, I was talking to some Sunday school teachers this Sunday, and one of them said that they were going at their husband was going as a taco, and they were going as a bell. Because they were going as Taco Bell. And I thought, how cute. Last year, Mickey and Minnie were there. We had just all kinds of things. And it is fun. The kids had a great time.
I actually think we might be in town to go to it, too. That would be fun.
And a lot of people, we had given out the little flyers that you'll see, that is on the webpage.
It is on the webpage, yeah.
And with a glow-in-the-dark bracelet. And we went to the movie theater and passed them out. So we had kids from everywhere. I had one gentleman that I remember seeing at the movie theater, and he said, this is all we do. And he said, we don't do a neighborhood anymore. They didn't live in a neighborhood. And he said, this is a fabulous thing that some of the churches have started in the area. And, he did say that no one else had had a hayride. So come to Bethel for the hayride.
Yeah, there you go. There it is. There it is. You
right
found
there.
it.
Yeah.
Cool.
So it's a lot of fun. We have a good time with it.
Good.
So I'm excited about that. And that's October 28th. And then that weekend, of course, is Reformation for the Lutheran Church when Martin Luther attacked the 95 Thesis and, kind of did some Reformation and Saved by Grace. And so we celebrate that Sunday and Saturday night. And something that is on our webpage, but you can stop by Bethel and pick it up. We used to do a monthly bulletin. And now we don't. We do what's called Footprints, and I'll hold it up. It's a colored magazine.
Yeah, pretty cool.
It's 4 times a year, right? Quarterly, every 3 months, they print one. It is posted online. It's great information. It's information about Bethel Lutheran. It's information about Lutheran. It's information about what's going on at Bethel. And it's done quarterly. You can find it on the webpage, and you can download it, print it, read it, or you can stop by the Bethel office and they'll hand you one. But it really is a nice information, because some of this stuff I didn't know about the Reformation, and then the next one comes out mid-November, and it'll be about Advent season, and so it's great knowledge to have.
Yeah.
So yeah,
it's pretty cool. I know you probably will be talking a lot about it next time because isn't there Operation Christmas Child?
Operation Christmas Child's coming up.
I mean, it comes up quickly.
Very quickly, and we do that the month of November. In fact, I am heading that up this year.
Oh.
So I'll definitely have more information about it 1st of November. But again, that's open also to the public. And you can get the shoe boxes. I always keep them in the narthex. The lady that did it last year kept them a stack in the narthex so you could pick them up. But what I had done last year was went and bought shoebox size tubs with lids that latch. And I bought all of my grandkids put one together, and so I put everything in the pile and the table, and they all pick one, and they really enjoyed it. But that way they have a permanent tub, and what I discovered is they haul water in that tub, they wash, they use that tub a lot. So you don't have to stop by and get a shoebox. You can put one and it's about the size of a shoebox, and you can get online at Operation Christmas Child Shoebox, and you can pay for your postage. You can click on a button and follow it so that they will send you an email where it goes, and you print that little slip and stick it in that box, and you can drop it off at Bethel. So you don't even have to stop by Bethel and get a shoebox.
To get the box.
But that is going to be not only done in November, due by November, and delivered by the end of November.
I was going to say, I thought
It's
it
a
was
quick program.
kind of early.
Because I think they ship them out the 1st of December. So yeah, so that's coming up too.
Okay. Well, yeah, and I'm just thinking we're going to be here probably the first week of November again.
Yes.
But I didn't know how that would. But BethelLutheranChurch.com is going to give you all the information
Everything
like
we've
we
talked
said, and probably much
And more, yeah.
And I know there's things that are coming up, and to fit it all into a 24-minute segment is always hard. We just thank you for coming in again.
Well, thanks for having me. It's so much fun.
Yeah, thank you. Well,
And there's so much going on.
there is so much going on. Good. Do you have a Bible verse?
Yes.
Anything? You do. I saw it. Oh,
Yes.
Good job. Okay. Well, I always ask what you might. What's a good Bible you might? I'll just leave. Jennifer to the Rescue. Check out my website, jennifertotherescue.com. Take it away and
It's
take
Matthew
us out.
21:43. Okay. I tell you, the kingdom of God will be taken away from you and given to a nation that will produce the proper fruit. And I think as the tragedy that was in Vegas, there was a lot of great fruit that we saw afterwards of people helping people. And I just hope that we continue to produce the good fruit, and that the good fruit outweighs
Yes.
the rotten fruit.
There's never been a better time, if you can say better, there's never been a better time to be nice to each other and to visit a church. If you're definitely Bethel Lutheran
Yes.
is the one we'd recommend. If you're struggling, they have a healing service
Tonight would be the night. Come on by. 7
Tonight.
p.m.
Tonight, not
Tonight.
tomorrow night. I
Nope.
just don't scratch that. Tomorrow night.
Tonight at
not
7.
tomorrow night. Okay, so we'll leave you with that. Definitely check out Bethel Lutheran Church. Thank you, Leanne.
Thank you.
And that was
Thank
a
you,
great,
Jim.
great Bible. Yeah, thank you, Logan Street Signs and Banners and Noblesville Trophies. And we'll see you next time with, what is it, this month at Bethel
Bethel
Lutheran Church.
That's right.
Have a great day.